What's up, everyone? Today I'll be doing a review on the Cellucor new protein, their Core Series protein, which you can see in the right-hand corner here. We have the peanut butter marshmallow, we have the cinnamon swirl flavor. Also comes in cookies and cream, strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. As you can see also on my counter, I have the chocolate super sport, their older protein, vanilla, and pretty much the rest of their line here with their pre-workouts, N0, C4, Super HD, their thermogenetic, NO3, which is their pump product, CLK. Here I don't have the WS1, D4TS, or the T7, which are the other fat loss products, so their R3, which is the recovery testosterone boosting agent. But let's get right to it. I post up a lot of recipes. A lot of people know me as Chef Bob, but today we're going to be making a very generic protein cake. Very simple, need something quick to eat, tasty like a treat. This is one thing to do. I try to condense this video as much as possible because the cooking process does take a while. So I already have all my wet and dry ingredients out and ready. And as you can see, I used 50 grams extra fluffy complete pancake mix. This is just the add water only product, so it comes out very easy and simple. Baking powder to help the protein cake rise. An optional ingredient you can use, which I love, is sugar-free, fat-free Jell-O pudding mix. I have the vanilla flavoring here. It helps with the moisture and the overall fluffiness of the final product. Baking soda, again, to help with rising. Touch of Splenda to give it a little bit of a sweetener. I used a scoop of the new peanut butter marshmallow, Core Series Whey protein. And what I did is I mixed that all in the bowl here, which would also be called as sifting your dry ingredients. And that's pretty much just mixing them in a bowl. For our wet, we're going to use, you can use an egg or an egg white. I'm going to use an egg white, so we're just going to toss that right in there. Just kind of separate that real quick there. And this will really help bind the total product together when it's all said and done, especially cooking in the microwave. You can use it without an egg white if you want, but I found that it makes a better cake as far as texture and moisture goes. I also like to include a little bit of yogurt, because yogurt is a good replacement for oils when you're baking or cooking. You can also use applesauce as well for lower fat alternatives. So right here I have about 2 tablespoons of yogurt, so we're just going to kind of mix that in as well. And since this is complete pancake mix, being it complete, all you have to do is add water. That's what we're going to do for our final step. You want a very thick pudding-like consistency. And what we're going to do is when we're done, sorry, I like doing my dishes as I do my cooking videos. It's a bad habit of mine. I always like to keep things clean. I need a glass for water because we just need to add just a little bit of water to get that consistency. So I'm going to slowly start mixing this together. And when you do it, you'll notice that there's far too much dry ingredient to wet ingredient. So we're going to need just a little bit of water. Take our cooking spray. Spray up our container here. And I am going to toss this in the microwave for about 3 minutes. And cut the camera. And when I come back, and wow, that whey protein tastes freaking incredible. Literally like gobs of peanut butter and marshmallow just all together. So, put this in here like so. And I'm going to toss this in the microwave for 3 minutes. And I will come back and I will show you our final product as far as this goes. So, it may not look like there's much in here. Wow, it tastes good. But when it's all done and said and cooking, it will actually go right to the top of the container. The timer is done, and as you can see, it pretty much filled that 3-cup container all the way to the top. Things that I like to look for, you just want to browse the outside edge with a fork, just kind of get that steam and moisture off there. The inside middle should still be a touch gooey, and if you touch it, that's a good thing. So what you're going to do is just go along that outside edge, just kind of prop it up a little bit, and then all you're going to do is just right onto a plate. And look at that. 3-minute microwavable cake. Recipe was first got pretty famous by a group of 3DMJ which is Alberto Nunez, Eric Helms, and Brad and all of them. Pretty neat recipe, but there is, like I said, a lot of alternatives that you can add to it, such as a sugar-free, fat-free pudding. You can use things like PB2, which is powdered peanut butter, cocoa powder, cinnamon, to get whatever kind of flavor you want in there. But since this has to deal with the peanut butter marshmallow, I wanted to do it plain, just so you can see what it looks like, the final outcome, and you can see how hot it is. Things I like to put on these kind of cakes, you can use any kind of Walden syrup. You have the pancake syrup here. You got the chocolate syrup here. If you make protein pudding with, say, like yogurt, water, and whey protein, you can kind of drizzle that on top or layer it. You can use any kind of fresh fruit like bananas, blueberries, strawberries. But overall, just a very quick video rundown of something you can make with the new Cellucor protein or any other protein blend out there. Like I said, stay away from the casein and stick to a concentrate or isolate. That would be your best bet. So, big shout out. I just want to say thank you to Cellucor Nation. Anyone that posts on the Cellucor boards or anyone out there who's a supporter of the brand. Mike Ulisse, a.k.a. Cellucor Mike on the boards. A great guy that's helped me out along the way and who I met over 3 years ago at Collegiate Nationals in Pittsburgh. Keep up the great job, Cellucor. And the brand new protein is incredible tasting. If you haven't picked it up yet, give it a look. It's something to definitely consider.